In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gentle. There are commands in Islam that shape behavior, and then there are commands that reshape the soul itself. Salah is not just something you do. Salah is something that slowly, silently, and deeply rebuilds who you are. Most people grow up thinking that Allah made Salah obligatory because He wants to be worshipped. But the truth is far deeper than that. Allah does not need our prayers. Allah is complete without us. Allah is perfect without our worship. So if Allah does not need our Salah, why did He make it obligatory? Because we need it. Your heart was not created to carry life alone. Your soul was not designed to survive without divine connection. Your inner world was never meant to function without returning to Allah again and again. Just as your lungs were created to breathe air, your heart was created to stand before Allah. And when the heart stops standing in Salah, it does not collapse loudly. It collapses quietly. You begin to feel tired for no clear reason. You begin to feel anxious without knowing why. You begin to feel empty even while your life looks full. People think they are stressed because of money. They think they are heavy because of people. They think they are restless because of circumstances. But very often the real reason is much deeper. Their heart is starving, because the heart that does not return to Allah 5 times a day slowly loses its spiritual oxygen. Salah is not a burden placed on you. It is a rescue rope thrown to you. It is Allah saying to your heart, "Come back to me before you break." Every time you stand on that prayer mat, something unseen is happening inside you. Your worries soften, your inner chaos settles, your soul realigns with its true center. You may not feel fireworks, you may not feel miracles instantly, before Allah changes your situation, before He opens doors, before He removes burdens. He changes your inner world. This is the first hidden miracle of Salah, because the greatest pain most people carry is not what is happening around them, it is what is happening inside them. The heart gets confused, the soul becomes restless, the mind starts running in fear, not because life is impossible, but because the heart has lost its center. Salah quietly brings your heart back to its true center. When you stand in prayer, you are not only speaking to Allah, you are reminding your soul where it belongs. Every ruku' softens your pride. Every sujood releases pressure you didn't know you were holding. Every dua returns your fears to the one who can actually carry them. And slowly, very slowly, your inner chaos begins to settle. You start responding instead of reacting. You start breathing instead of panicking. You start trusting instead of controlling. This is why people who are consistent in Salah carry a different emotional weight. They are not free from problems. They are free from being crushed by problems. Their hearts stay aligned. Because Salah is emotional realignment. It pulls your soul back to Allah before your fears pull you away from Him. This is the first miracle. And in the next part, I will reveal the second hidden miracle of Salah, the silent protection Allah places around your life. But deep inside, your heart begins to breathe again. And a heart that breathes again slowly begins to heal. This is why Salah was never made optional. There are dangers Allah protects you from that you will never know about. Not everything that could have happened was meant to reach you. And this is the second hidden miracle of Salah. Salah quietly builds a shield around your life, not a shield you can see, but a shield that moves problems away from your path. There are doors that never opened, conversations that never happened, decisions you were blocked from making. And many times you thought it was delay, but it was actually protection. Because the heart that returns to Allah regularly is a heart Allah protects deeply. Salah teaches your soul to surrender. And the surrendered heart is carried through life differently. Allah places a softness around you, a watchfulness around your steps, a mercy around your mistakes. You walk while being guided. You speak while being guarded. You choose while being corrected. And you may never see the disaster you avoided, but you feel the peace you were given instead. This is why Salah doesn't only bring blessings, it prevents destruction. And in the next part, I will reveal the third hidden miracle of Salah, the inner healing that begins reshaping your emotional wounds, because your soul was never designed to live without it. And this is only the beginning. There are wounds you carry that no one else can see, words that were never healed, losses that were never processed, disappointments that were never released. And over time, these wounds quietly shape your behavior, your reactions, your relationships, your ability to trust. This is where the third hidden miracle of Salah begins. Salah heals from the inside, not loudly, not suddenly, but deeply. Every time your forehead touches the ground, your nervous system calms, your emotional tension releases, your heart remembers who truly holds your life, your body begins to feel safe again, your soul begins to feel held again. This is why people who pray regularly slowly become softer, calmer, wiser, not because they are weak, but because they are finally healing. And healing changes everything. It changes how you love, it changes how you react, it changes how you carry pain. In the next part, I will reveal the fourth hidden miracle of Salah, the way it quietly restores your self-worth. In the next part, I will reveal the first hidden miracle of Salah, the silent inner shift that begins transforming your life even before your circumstances change. How Salah restores your worth. One of the quietest pains people carry is not loneliness. It is feeling unseen, unvalued, and unworthy. People get used to being ignored, overlooked, taken for granted, and slowly this becomes part of how they see themselves. This is where the fourth hidden miracle of Salah begins. Salah restores your worth. Every time you stand before Allah, you are standing before the one who created you with intention. You are not background noise. You are not invisible. You are not insignificant. You are chosen. You are seen. You are heard. And your soul begins to remember that. This changes the way you allow yourself to be treated. You stop chasing validation. You stop tolerating disrespect. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into places that drain you. You begin choosing peace over approval. You begin choosing alignment over attachment. And this inner shift protects your future. In the next part, I will reveal the fifth hidden miracle of Salah, how it quietly rebuilds your emotional boundaries. Many people are not tired because life is heavy. They are tired because they carry too much of other people's weight. They absorb emotions that are not theirs. They tolerate treatment that slowly erodes their peace. They stay in spaces that drain their soul. And over time, their heart becomes exhausted. This is where the fifth hidden miracle of Salah begins. Salah quietly rebuilds your boundaries. When you stand before Allah consistently, your heart learns that it does not need to beg for belonging. It belongs to Allah first. And when the heart belongs to Allah, it no longer belongs to chaos. You become clearer about what you accept. You become calmer about what you release. You become stronger in choosing peace. Not harsh, not distant, but grounded. Your no becomes gentler but firmer. Your yes becomes intentional, not desperate, and this protects your emotional future. In the next part, I will reveal the sixth hidden miracle of Salah, how it begins aligning your life direction. Many people are busy, but very few feel guided. They are moving, but they are not aligned. They are doing, but they are not fulfilled. And this creates quiet confusion inside the heart. This is where the sixth hidden miracle of Salah begins. Salah realigns your direction. Every prayer is a pause, a recalibration, a return to your true center. When you place your forehead on the ground, your ego softens, your perspective clears, your priorities reorder. You begin choosing differently. You begin thinking deeper. You begin walking a cleaner path, not because someone forced you, but because your soul sees clearer now. You begin moving toward what nourishes you, not what drains you, and your life slowly starts flowing instead of resisting you. In the next part, I will reveal the seventh hidden miracle of Salah, the way it attracts unseen ease into your life. There are people who live with constant heaviness, and there are people who carry lightness even in hardship. The difference is not their problems. The difference is their connection. This is where the seventh hidden miracle of Salah appears. Salah attracts ease, not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because your heart becomes anchored. Your reactions soften. Your patience deepens, your expectations align, and when the heart is aligned, Allah moves life differently around you. Doors open in gentle ways, problems dissolve quietly, relief arrives before collapse, not loudly, not dramatically, but mercifully. In the next part, I will reveal the eighth hidden miracle of Salah, the way it prepares your heart for answered dua. Stay with me, because part 9 changes your dua forever. Most people think dua is about the words you say, but dua is actually about the heart you bring. Salah quietly prepares your heart before you ever raise your hands. It cleans your intentions. It softens your expectations. It humbles your ego. So when you finally ask Allah, your heart is aligned with His wisdom. And this is the eighth hidden miracle of Salah. Your dua changes before your circumstances do. You stop asking for what would harm you. You start asking for what would heal you. You stop rushing outcomes. You start trusting timing, and Allah begins answering in wiser ways. In the next part, I will reveal the ninth hidden miracle of Salah, the inner strength that protects you from despair. There is a kind of strength that does not come from confidence, does not come from control, does not come from success. It comes from surrender. This is where the ninth hidden miracle of Salah appears. Salah builds inner strength. Every time you return to Allah, you are teaching your soul, I am not alone. I am supported. I am carried. This creates resilience. You stop collapsing under pressure. You stop breaking under disappointment. You stop panicking in uncertainty because your heart now knows where to return. In the next part, I will reveal the 10th hidden miracle of Salah, the peace that stays even when life shakes. There is a kind of peace that does not disappear when things fall apart. It is not denial. It is not numbness. It is rooted calm. This is the 10th hidden miracle of Salah. Salah builds peace that stays, because your heart learns that whatever happens, Allah remains. Loss no longer destroys you. Change no longer terrifies you. Delay no longer shakes your faith. You bend, but you do not break. You grieve, but you do not drown, because your peace is anchored. In the final part, I will reveal the ultimate reason Allah made Salah obligatory, the truth that transforms everything. Abdullah ibn Rawaha radiallahu anhu was a companion of the Prophet whose heart was deeply attached to Salah. One day, some people saw him standing in the marketplace. He was selling his goods. He was busy with his work. Then suddenly, the call to prayer was heard. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Without hesitation, he left his business, closed his stall, and walked straight toward the masjid. Someone called out to him, Abdullah, you will lose money if you leave now. He turned back with calm certainty and said, the one who gave me this provision is able to give me something better than what I am leaving behind, and I will never turn away from the call of my Lord. He entered the masjid with tears in his eyes and peace in his heart. He used to say, Salah keeps my heart alive. If I leave it, I may look alive, but inside, I am dead. This is how the companions understood Salah, not as an obligation only, but as the life of their soul. Allah does not speak about Salah as a small action. He speaks about it as the lifeline of the believer. Allah says, establish prayer for my remembrance. Quran 20:14, meaning Salah was made obligatory not just to perform, but to keep your heart awake to Allah. Because when the heart forgets Allah, it forgets itself. Allah also says, indeed, prayer prevents immorality and wrongdoing. Quran 29:45, meaning Salah is not only worship, it is protection. It quietly guards your heart, your choices, your behavior, and your future. Allah also says, seek help through patience and prayer. Quran 2:45, meaning when life becomes heavy, Allah did not tell you to collapse. He told you to return to Salah. And Allah says, successful are the believers, those who are humble in their prayer. Quran 23:1-2, meaning real success begins from how your heart stands before Allah. These verses show us something powerful. Allah did not make Salah obligatory to burden you. He made it obligatory to protect you, heal you, guide you, and carry you. In the final part, you will see the ultimate reason Allah made Salah obligatory, the truth that changes everything. The Prophet did not treat Salah as just one command among many. He treated it as the last rope holding the Ummah's heart. Near the end of his life, when his body was weak, when his breath was heavy, when words were difficult, he kept repeating one command, As-Salah, As-Salah, and fear Allah regarding those under your care. Even when the Prophet could barely speak, Salah was still his concern, because he knew something most people forget. If the Ummah loses Salah, it loses its soul. He also said, the difference between a person and disbelief is abandoning Salah, meaning Salah is not just an action, it is your spiritual identity. He also said, the first deed to be judged on the day of resurrection will be the prayer. If Salah is right, everything else begins to heal. If Salah collapses, everything else begins to collapse. The Prophet did not command Salah to control people. He commanded it to protect hearts, because Salah is the last rope between the soul and Allah, and once that rope is cut, the heart begins to fall. This is why the Prophet held on to Salah until his very last breath, because Salah was never a ritual to him, it was his lifeline. Before you close this video, don't close your heart. Salah is not just something you do. It is something that quietly keeps you alive inside. You may survive without it, but your soul slowly dries. You may laugh without it, but your heart slowly empties. You may look fine without it, but inside you are slowly fading. Salah is Allah's way of holding your heart before it breaks. It is His way of calling you back before you are lost. Every time you stand on your prayer mat, you are not losing time. You are gaining your soul back. So don't delay it. Don't rush it. Don't treat it lightly. Because Salah is not about rituals. It is about your life. And maybe the reason your heart has been heavy, your peace has been missing, your direction has been blurred, is simply because your soul has been waiting for you to come back to prayer. Ya Allah, we stand before you with tired hearts, with souls that have been carrying more than they can hold. If our prayers were weak, forgive us. If our steps toward you were slow, be gentle with us. If we forgot you while you never forgot us, forgive us. Ya Allah, return our hearts to Salah, return our peace to Salah, return our strength to Salah. Heal the hearts that feel heavy, soften the souls that feel lost, lift the burdens that feel unbearable. Ya Allah, make our prayer our shelter, make our sujood our safety, make our tears our healing. Ya Allah, do not let us die until you are pleased with us. Do not let us leave this world while our hearts are far from you. Write us among those who find peace in prayer, who find life in prayer, who find you in prayer. Ameen.